Dude, I think what just happened is it became. This is a new theory, right? A potential theory is there would be a natural gravitation towards unsolvable, globalized issues instead of confronting what's dead in your face every single day.
Yes, totally, absolutely. That's totally right.
Warning, this podcast is for entertainment only and not intended for medical purposes.
Enter the Freud.
You're doing it because you think that being healthy and active and engaging your body in competition or fighting or conquests is healthy for you, and it definitely fucking is. And people who don't get that are fucking fat couch potatoes who are depressed.
Okay, well, you seem to have a strong opinion about this, sir.
Yeah,
where do you think that comes from? Where do you think your opinion? Because it clearly is in alignment with me, and clearly the guys that I hang out with. Why is yours like that, even though you're in Minneapolis?
It's my life experience that I've experienced that if I'm doing things that challenge myself and give me kind of a challenge to be working towards, and I'm working with other people on physical competitive challenges, that I feel better when I'm doing that. That's my life experience. And so maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but that's my life experience. I definitely have shoved my head into echo chambers that give me lots of data that support that opinion.
So at the age of 49, you too are engaged in this type of behavior.
Yeah, I'm going and playing a baseball game tonight.
Oh no. That's awesome. When's the triathlon? Did it already happen?
This Saturday. Yeah, and I'm doing a triathlon this fucking Saturday.
Uh-oh.
And we have a group of 6 people, and we're all competing, and who's going to be the fastest on the swim, and who's the fastest on the bike, and what's your technique on the bike, and what's your technique swimming, and oh no, she's going to run faster than me. Fuck it, I'll beat her on the bike section. It's a whole competitive stupid thing.
We call it stupid, but it's is it stupid just because you're supposed to then focus on being a dad, which I think you focused on being a dad a little extra for the past 17 years, right?
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to focus on business and making money. And it's well, how much more can you focus on business and making money? I don't know.
Yeah, so no, then when we focus on these games and competitions, it feels a little childish, but it's actually super healthy, and we fucking need that.
Okay, last question, how does this tie into us then having an opinion based on real-world experience? You don't need data from websites. You don't need external info from Facebook. You don't need to know who's going to be president. You don't need to know,
Yeah, it feels like it's what's healthy for humans is to anchor and orient themselves in their relatively world of immediate experience. And if you get too caught up in the Nancy Pelosi TikTok world, that can suck you away from what you actually have immediate experience in.
Dear God, I think you almost just described a form of what would be considered procrastination in a way where it's you're procrastinating about your immediate world, or you're avoiding due to fear of failure, or due to some perfectionistic thing where it's I'm not going to go and play baseball because I'm old, and when I played in high school, I was this kind of player. Now I couldn't be that player, right? Abandoned due to perfectionist, abandoned due to, well, I'll suck, and people are going to they're going to clown me, or it's I think what just happened is it became. This is a new theory, right? A potential theory is there would be a natural gravitation towards unsolvable, globalized issues instead of confronting what's dead in your face every single day.
Yes, totally, absolutely. That's totally right.
If that's correct, then my hope is that there will be a movement. We'll very quickly catch up to all this stuff is going on in the world, and this is what's happening in Afghanistan and China and whatever. This is what's happening around the world. Okay, cool. Back to what am I doing? back to am I working on these traits, skills, and qualities that make me a good friend, that make me a good dad, that make me just like a decent employee, a fucking
Totally.
like, is that right?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, problem solved. Put a stamp on that shit.
Hell yeah, dude.